Hello, 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 my lovelies. It is another episode of Freaky Fucking Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai here on TAWK Radio. You are tuned into and divinely connected to www.tawkradio.com/shows. Now, some disclaimers. This is an adult platform. Explicit adult content. This is where you want to get something to drink, put your children away, your spouses if they're prudish, your relatives and all that. You will hear some sounds behind me this evening at another location doing a broadcast, and it's really hot. I am broadcasting naked again. Yes, I am. But this time I got the fan on behind me. I can't really take the AC. It makes my sinuses all fucked up. So the fan is on. That's what you need to know. You guys will be hearing that in the background. But I got to tell you, in New York City, where I broadcast from, it is literally hotter than a camel's cock right now. It's humid outside. It's like 90-something degrees. I was going to broadcast from my car, but it's just sticky and horrible. And if I open the windows and do the broadcast, the mosquitoes were going to eat me alive. I tried. I did something earlier, a little run, and it was just horrible. So we're not doing that tonight. But tonight I will have more nuts in my mouth tonight. I'll be drinking something non-alcoholic because it's too fucking hot for alcohol. But tonight we're going to have some fun. We're going to play some music. Tonight's episode is all about the email extravaganza part 6. I believe it's part 6. We try to do this at least once a month where I go in and I, read you guys' emails and give you some advice, like a little knockoff Dr. Ruth type segment. So you guys have been asking for it. You seem to love to hear all the crazy things that your fellow listeners are going through. So we're going to do that this evening. We'll also continue the conversation that we had last week. Well, I'll give you guys some updates on the conversation last week about the Trail of Tears with the Native Americans. There's some updates I want to give you guys also about some things that are available to renters in New York City. Some information was sent to me. I want to share that with you. And a couple of other things I want to touch on. I don't remember there's something in my Festivity Corner this week. I don't remember if something vexed me this week, but I know I would like to play some music for you guys. We're going to have a good time. We're going to rock out this evening. And as I mentioned before, this is Talk Radio, TAWK Radio, and I am your hostess, Cypher Kai, here playing host and DJ and advisor all in one. So shout out to all of my talkers who have been sitting here waiting to come on since 7 something. You're amazing. I'm also going to give a shout out to the countries that made the biggest movement over the course of the week. I was surprised to see the numbers and where they're coming from. So you guys are absolutely amazing. But I can tell you the Spanish speaking countries are really doing the damn thing, specifically Mexico. So in light of that, I'm going to put on some reggaeton for you guys to show you my love and respect for tuning into the platform. We'll start it off with this one, and then I'll play another one for you before the end of the evening, I promise. So this one for tonight, as we start off the evening for this Freaky Fucking Fridays with Cypher Kai. We're not even waiting to let the expletives fly anymore. It just comes out right away. Need you to know directly connected to what you're connected to on this Freaky Fucking Fridays. Yes? So this one is called Simeon Grammy by John Z here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
John, están parando en la 30. Ten cuidado, que tú siempre estás fumado con los cristales tinteados. Te amo, que Dios te bendiga. Ten cuidado.
Si me gano un Grammy, luzo el cenicero. Muchos enemigos por culpa de ser sincero. Leal mi corillo, no son traicioneros. Aquí nadie chotea, que nos maten primero. Antes era ratero, ahora soy trapero. Mi vida cambió por culpa del dinero. Yo siempre fui feliz, eso no es lo que quiero. Mentira, cabrón, si es lo que quiere el mundo entero. Chavos y mujeres, fama y placeres. Donde quiera que voy, todo el mundo me quiere. Yo no he cambiado, cambiaron ustedes. Yo sigo siendo el mismo, ahora con los poderes. Confía en quien tú eres, mi maíz me lo decía. Cuídate de la envidia y de la hipocresía. Y de los policías porque siempre estoy fumado. Casoleado con los cristales tinteados. 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 Porque siempre estoy fumado. Casoleado con los cristales tinteados. Casoleado con los cristales tinteados. Casoleado con los cristales tinteados. Porque siempre estoy fumado. Si me gano un Grammy, mi familia enloquece. Si no me lo gano, le robo uno a calle 13. Hablan de mí, palabrazo ese. Grammy payonceta, él no se lo merece. Quieren que tropiece, yo quiero verlos bien. Por eso me llueve, billetes de 100. Yo no juzgo a nadie, yo no soy quien. Por eso me bendice Dios y a los míos también. Blitz, mi pai me dijo, no te la eches. No confía en cualquiera, que las manos te estreche. A no mirar para el lado, que el tiempo aproveche. Que el que está pendiente del bicho lo que busca es leche. No hay puta que me fleche, mi maíz me lo decía. Cuídate de la envidia y de la hipocresía. De la D y la CIA porque siempre estoy fumado. Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. 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 Porque siempre estoy fumado. Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. Porque siempre estoy fumado. Loco humilde y real de álbum. Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. Porque siempre estoy fumado.
Durante Coast. Joe Martino.
Cazuleado con los cristales tinteados. Porque siempre estoy fumado.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. Freaky Fucking Fridays. Oh my god. I thought we were going to have a treat for you guys this week, but it got in a little late. It hasn't gotten to me yet. There's some radio drops that some of the independent artists wanted to do because they're so thankful that we're playing their music and they like the platform and all of that. So some of that will be coming in the coming weeks. You guys are always welcome to do that. If you want to send your questions into us, questions with an S at tawkradio.com. Get your questions in there. Potentially I'll get to read them on the air at some point, maybe, kind of randomly picked. Also, if you want to text live during the broadcast tonight, 347-651-2468. Brain fart. 347-651-2468. Shout out to Davey Dingo, who is tuned in from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you for hanging out with us, and all the other people in Arizona who are turning up. You guys have always been so live and so dope. So, as I mentioned, if you guys are hearing any sounds behind me, it is hotter than a camel's cock here in New York City. And so I am someplace with a fan blowing. My throat got a bit of a tickle, so I couldn't be somewhere where they had AC, and I am naked. Kind of like broadcasting naked. Kind of like the fact that you guys know that I broadcast naked. Just saying. I met some very interesting people this week. I didn't get to check out their things, so I can't really mention them on the show right now, but I will send them a link to let them know that we are live here. Shout out to Mr. B. Shout out to Anthony, the Lyft driver. Shout out to the life reconstruction strategist. It's always a mouthful, but she's so awesome. Shout out to Udenic Media always. Shout out to the Sick Brand, sycbrand.com. Go and check them out. Shout out to Pure Plan Tonics, one of our fantabulous sponsors. We'll be doing some major things with them in the fall coming up, so you guys stay tuned for that always. I'm so glad that you guys are here, my talkers. Glad to have you here. Ooh, greetings in the name of the Most High. Mr. Ven is in the public chat room. Hello, Mr. Ven. Nice to have you. Always feels better when you're here. So we're going to continue here. This next song we're going to play for the evening is called So Good by Miss Keisha Martin, because the song is self-explanatory. It's so good, isn't it? So Miss Keisha Martin, So Good, here on Freaky Fucking Fridays on Talk Radio.
It's so good. So no boy can't take me from my baby. All the loving him again is so good. And no girl can't take my man from me. All the love where him I get is so good. How long you a be like come from far with your man when him never have nothing and him only have a plan. You have house, car, deed to the land, investment and thing and some stocks and bond. Fly out regular private excursion. When you take him from a gal, you a family man. You nah worry about nothing, cause them can't break the band. Are you wear the crown, cause your position strong? So no boy can't take me from my baby. All the loving him again is so good. And no gal can't take my man from me. All the love where him I get is so good. So no boy of them y'all no qualify fi try fi take your man. Understand him have a good man where him no want fi lose, and him only have eyes for you and only you will do. And you never have to worry, he's in love with you. You're so good, you're so good. You got the body, got the brains, you got the moves. Anything you want, he said, yes I'll do for you. No, you never have to worry, he's in love with you. You're so good, you're so good. So no boy can't take me from my baby, 'cause the loving him I give me so good. And no girl can't take my man from me, 'cause the love where him I get is so good. So no boy can't take me from my baby, 'cause the loving him I give me so good. And no girl can't take my man from me, 'cause the love where him I get is so good.
I told you guys the song is so good. You guys are loving it. Miss Martin, the audience is loving it. The fans are loving it. The talkers are loving it. They said it's so good. A big tune that. They say a big tune that. CHUNE. Right? So they're loving it. I love it too. I can't wait to get you back in the studio publicly again. When we get Miss Martin back in the studio, it's always so much fun. If you guys want to go back into the archives, I did an interview with her I think 2 years ago. It's titled The Queen of Jamrock Soul. So there was a really fun, you know what, let me rephrase that. We don't do interviews here on Talk Radio. We have conversations, right? We don't do interviews, we have conversations. So she sat with me for about an hour. We had some conversations about some grown ass shit, and you guys can go back into our archives. I believe it's available on the website www.tawkradio.com/shows. Scroll to the bottom somewhere, and there should be, it's the title of it, is The Queen of Jamrock Soul. We had a conversation, and she did some she sang live on the air and all of that stuff, so yeah, go ahead and check that out. That was pretty cool. Go check that out. She's amazing, just saying. So you're tuned into Freaky Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai. Like I said, I hope the sound of the fan is not bothering you guys too much. I absolutely need it. Nobody wants a hot unfucked Cypher. Then I'm just hangry. I'm just kind of just sweaty and disgusting and just mad. Nobody wants that. Why would you? Email Extravaganza part 6 this evening. Continuing conversations about some different things. Some interesting conversations to come up around the 9 o'clock hour tonight. We're going to have some fun. I queued some music. We're going to have some fun, talk about some things, and just keep it flowing. The next one that I'm going to play now is called Something New. D Major and Busy Signal here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
She bringing that love, lady. She be bringing that love for the ladies. Baby, hey, Major, tell her, baby, come give me something new. Baby, come give me something new. The girls them, 'cause I can't stop loving. Love when you brace it for me, girl. Baby, come give me something new. Sexiness, she's so appealing. Come show me what you've been concealing. Just clear your schedule this evening, 'cause when you get here, you won't believe in. I set it up, she get it up. Speed it up, we level up. Me little angel devil up. Next round, girl, ready up. Up next, for me get the text, me know where she want. She request the best, 'cause them a style and regular. Anytime Jackie make you spin like popular. But this a female, me no bite like Jackie la. All them a talk and all them a try, she say and me she love. One for the same thing, monks for the big thing, girl, and back it up. I love the way she give me, say me can't get enough. She know me tough, she bring the buff. Baby, come give me something new. Bring it. Baby, come give me something new. Hey, 'cause I can't stop loving. Love when you brace it for me, girl. Baby, come give me something new. Anytime you know I'm in for your love. Whenever you're not in, you're always in my dream. I wake up reaching for your love. I set it up, she get it up. Speed it up, we level up. Me little angel devil up. Next round, girl, ready up.
Girl buck up in a girl list and me sitting up in run. Me make she come so fast it's like a bullet from a gun. Do the maths and multiply, give you the daughter and the son. Make me beat your skin and make the okra slime run. Watch ya, slow down cause that's what we're gonna do now. Cool off, body get so wet you feel the pool. Every time when I touch your body you get addicted, girl.
Baby, come give me something, no. Baby, come give me something, yo.
Come give me something, girl. Yeah.
Cause I can't stop loving. Love when you brace it for me, girl. Baby, come give me something, yo.
My girl, bring it come now. My girl, bring it come now. Everything set, your body wet to the next step. Bring it come now. Baby, take it out. Only don't take it out. Give me something. Girl, just give me something.
Baby, come give me something, yo.
TAWKradio.com/shows, www.TAWKradio.com/shows. You guys are divinely connected. Shout out to the landlady in SI who says she's so happy to be here. Shout out again to Mr. Ven who's in the public chat room. You guys go over and talk to him and see what he's saying back and forth. I love that you guys are loving this music. We're going to continue here before I jump into these fucking emails. Oh my God. If you want to text me with a shout out or commentary, 347-651-2468, 347-651-2468, and tell me what you're feeling, tell me who you want to shout out, tell me what's going on if you don't have access to me on the VIP line behind the scenes. Also, if you've not done so already, go ahead and like our Facebook page, facebook.com/TAWKRADIO. We appreciate all of the love. I love the fact you guys are spreading this around. Let me give you guys some stats on who made the biggest movement from last week till now. So Mexico is coming in first, then France, St. Lucia, Bolivia, Bermuda, and Barbados. Okay, so you guys are doing the goddamn thing. Love it. Love it. Love the fact that you're supporting it. I keep telling people debauchery and sex, relationships, food and music are all international things. You don't need to understand the language to enjoy what you enjoy, to like what you like. And I love that you like talk radio. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So next one we're going to play tonight, independent artist. This is Chapter 9's Bad Priority here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
The big voice, big tune, bad artist. The big voice, big tune, bad artist. The big voice, big tune, bad artist. Yo, oh, enough I say them hype. True, them have a one house and them have a one car and I ride a big bike. But them other day a country I use cold stove and still I use candlelight. Them priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife some old chill on pipe. Now fi take off the stripe. One, some boy no fi live long car them a live wrong. Me a fi sing me song. Two, I me no business a who from you a move blue bun you and your crew. Three, coulda never pay school fee but them in a dance all pamper laughing spree. Four, me see lick a poor pan floor but your mother they a country a sleep out a door. Five, them boy they no fi survive me no inna that. Them pitney them a deprive. Six, them a go lose like the next vote out but this a no politics. Them a say them hype. True them have a one house and them have a one car and I ride a big bike. But them other day a country a use cold stove and still a use candlelight. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife some old chill on pipe. Me fi take off the stripe. Yeah, me know them, me know the type. Ever clean, ever bossy. Them ever hype. Look into this like he's a sniper. We sniper woman fi a live like him nah no life. He hurt me like he's a baby we gripe. He's a rebel angry like me want fi fight. No progression, dirty Israelite vagabond, but a man yeah him do it fi spite. Make me rebuke them with all me might. Watch them a scatter light, them a scatter light. Don't come with me there, don't even try it. Fi done them, yeah, me have a right. Them a say them hype. True, them have a one house and them have a one car and a ride a big bike. But them other day a country a use coal stove and still a use candle light. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife, somehow she lump pipe, me a fi take off the stripe. One, some boy no fi live long, cause them a live wrong, me a fi sing the song. Two, I me no business a who from you a move blue gun, you and your crew. Three, coulda never pay a school fee, but them in a dance all pampa laughing spree. Four, me see lick a poor pan floor, but your mother they a country a sleep out the door. Five, them boy they no fi survive. Me no inna that, them pitney them a deprive. Six, them a go lose like the Knicks vote out, but this a no politics. Them a say them hype. True, them have a one house and them have a one car and a ride a big bike. But them other day a country a use coal stove and still a use candle light. Priority no right, them a floss in a night and broke in a daylight. Look at who them a say wife, somehow she lump pipe, me a fi take off the stripe.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to suffer for the cause. There are some people who have access to me on the VIP line who said they can hear the fan in the background. So for the time being, I turned it off. At some point, I might start sweating to death. Might turn it back on. But I don't want the thing to be distracting you guys. If it is, I don't know. I just know I needed it. But right now, I turned it off. So you guys got me all to yourself, all up in your ears holes and whatnot. Shout out to DJ Mac at, is it Big Mac? What did he say to me? All right. Dougie Mac. Shout out to Dougie Mac at Real TV. There he is. Okay. There's a few people that are tuned in behind the scenes. Shout out to all of my politicos here in New York City who are tuned in. These are some of the New York politicians, the local New York City politicians who tune into the show from time to time to hear all of the debauchery that comes out of my mouth and to update me on certain things. So, as we continue here this evening, before I get into all of the information and start to dig into the emails and all of that stuff, 347-651-2468 if you want to give a shout out. Also, if you want to send your questions in, questions with an S at TAWKRadio.com. Also on the website, if you go to the contact us form, it will take you where it needs to go. Yes, put your information in there. If you want to reach out and have your music and or business showcase on the show, that is sales at TAWKRadio.com. So feel free to do that. Reach out to us. Glad you guys are willing to do that. As we continue here, what are we going to play right now? Oh, Lord, my pussy anthem for 2020. I'm going to play it. This has now been deemed my pussy anthem for 2020. This one is Miss Tifa, the best, here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
My body fuck, my body fuck, my body fuck. Him get the fuck, him get the fuck, him get the fuck. It body fuck, it body fuck, it body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, shift womb pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my room pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics. Get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. So all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. And that's saying I'm for doing, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even queen. The boy come already and him not even sink. The matic in full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh, me I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pum turn up, so I braff, me I braff. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. My body fuck, my body fuck, my body fuck. Him get the fuck, him get the fuck, him get the fuck. It body fuck, it body fuck, it body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, she won't pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my room pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics. gymnastics, get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. So all my thing good, it make him have to scream out. And that's thing I have to do it, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even quint. The boy come already and him not even sink. The matic in full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pum turn up, so I braff me a braff. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. You know, I truly believe her when she says she's got the best pussy in the world. I believe that she believes that. I believe some people told her that. That's my pussy anthem for 2020, you guys, goddammit. Shout out to the Target. Coming for that ass. What? Coming for that ass. What? So anyway, I'm sure I'm going to play that again before the end of the evening because I'm obsessed. I'm actually literally obsessed with that fucking song now. I really am. I am. So, yo. Really? You got a song that's a perfect answer to this track, do you, mister? Feel free to send me that behind the scenes. Let me hear what that is. And it better be good because I'll tell you about your ass. So if you guys are just tuned in, tonight's episode is all about the email extravaganzas. We usually start the topic for the evening around 8:30. So I'm going to play one more song, and then I'm going to start reading you guys fucking emails. And I guess the thing is, these are going to be new news. What I read to you, reading for the first time, we're all going to hear it together. I'll give my feedback. You guys can give some feedback. It's going to be amazing. We can be very grown here on this platform, goddammit. I have no idea what this stuff is. Randomly pulled. I have no idea what they say. That's the fun part of it. That's the fun part. It's like a treasure chest of sorts. So as we continue here, this one is going to be... I'm debating. Oh God. All right. So I don't know. I've been playing this song every week, but I have to do it. This one is Spragga Ben's Shinarediet here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. Speaker box, dirty rub up.
Hey. Well, number one, you don't have time for waste. You understand? So, you're not even business a girl come push up in your face. Hey. From a gala, come hype up for you, machine ready yet. Tell a gala up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach with the sky and you single but you celibate. Gala come hype up for you, machine ready yet. Tell a gala up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach with the sky and you single but you celibate.
That mean a man a go take your fin out and all it. And you wanna passenger plane a gala value jet. When she come a try bout she a go nullify your wreck.
Popular than ever carry off when nobody not get. Boy in your face, you go out a cigarette. Yeah, whatever, you're not fried, no facilitate. Higher in a life, you a profile, I do your best. How damn to pull you down when you a judge a bless. I come and hype up for you and then not ready yet. Tell a girl I hop up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach for the sky and you sing about your celibate. I come and hype up for you and then not ready yet. Tell a girl I hop up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach for the sky, I. Well, good looks that are the less because your body and your breath stand and that you are gonna use to make you rich. No, you're not gonna profit off for sex. No, that and how you flex. Nobody not gonna take you fin a bitch.
Chris like Chris, the way in a main street, I'm away to a sip. And you know a girl if she saw you have a ticket. All the time you remember them when you're in a toilet. All you do is press your button and she sink like this. Girl, I hype up for you and she not ready yet. Tell a girl I hop up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shy again. Reach for the sky and you sing about your celibate. Wanna come hype up for you and them not ready yet. Tell a girl I hop up for you because you're delicate. You are not the type, make nobody do a shy again. Reach for the sky and you single. Well, it's a comedy so you feel it. So when a girl attack, everybody see the lights. So I guess this a that. It's obvious to you say them a living at the passport. If
she nearly dead. You don't have time for that, cause you're fragile like egg. Next month you have to find your scholarship at Winnipeg. So when a girl a hype up on you and she not ready yet, tell a girl a hop up for you because you delicate. You another type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach to the sky and you sing about your celibate. I come a hype up on you and she not ready yet, tell a girl a hop up for you because you delicate. You another type, make nobody do a shelly get. Reach to the sky and you sing about your celibate. That mean no man now go take your feel no tell no let. And you wanna passenger plane a gal a value jet. When she come a try but she a gonna leave for your rep. Popular than ever cry off and nobody no get. Boy on your face she got out a cigarette. Yeah whatever, you no frightened of silly threat. Are you in a life you a profile and do your best. How them fi pull you down when you a judge a bless. I come a hype up on you when them not ready yet. Tell a gal a hop off for you because you delicate. You another type make nobody do a shelly get. Reach for the sky and you sing about your celibate. When a gal a hype up for you and she not ready yet, tell a gal a hop off for you because you delicate. You another type make nobody.
Freaky fucking Fridays here on talkradio.com with your host is Cypher Kai. Let's dig into this fucking email bag. God damn it. Let's do it. So what's in here? What's in here? What's in here? Again, if you guys want to send your questions in, it is questions@tawkradio.com. All right, Bob's your uncle. Shout out to the landlady in Brooklyn as well, who I believe is tuned in right now. I'm not sure. She's very quiet this evening. And shout out to the talker who claims that they only do the missionary position. I feel the need to keep bringing that up because it's so hard for me to believe that. One of the greatest positions, I believe, actually. You get the most of everything. The sexiness, the intensity, the balls deepery. I make up words here. The balls deepery. You know, when they're in so fucking deep that you can feel them with every fiber of your being, or the hairs on your arm stand up because they're so fucking deep in it. It's almost like they're planting fertilizer and everything in your body is popping out. All right, I digress. I'm sorry. I had to say it. That's what this is all about. All of this grown ass conversations. So the headline caught my attention. It says condom slipped. All right. I had sexual intercourse with my girlfriend. She is 21 and I'm 25. I ejaculated twice, first in a condom outside of her. But on the third time, the condom slipped. I still pulled out since I always do that, but the condom was left inside for a short while. Is there any chance that she might get pregnant? Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, wait. God, you guys make me love my job. All right. Okay. It's short enough. I'm going to... First of all, let me just say I appreciate you. Wayne. He said I could say his name. Wayne. I'm going to read it again because I don't want to fuck this up when I'm answering this. I'm going to read it again. I had sexual intercourse with my girlfriend. She's 21 and I'm 25. Right? I ejaculated twice, first in the condom outside of her, but on the third time, the condom slipped. I still pulled out since I always do that, but the condom was left inside of her for a short while. Is there any chance that she might get pregnant? Thank you. Okay, look here. You came twice before you fucked her? I'm confused as fuck right now. You ejaculated twice, first in the condom outside of her. So do you just come quickly? Let's deal with that first part first. You came 2 times in the condom outside of her, and you were surprised the condom slipped. I'm surprised it stayed the fuck on. It must have been full. 2 nuts in a condom? Do you realize that when you put a condom on properly, that little tip at the top is supposed to hold your ejaculation? Because unless you got some kind of something going on with you, it holds that. You popped off in there twice before you went in her. Come on, son. What were you trying to do? So then it slips, and it slips off inside of her with your 2 nuts in it. And when you're coming to do the third nut, you pull out. Clearly your pull-out game is shit, is why you ended up popping off twice in the condom before you even got in there. So can she be pregnant? Yes, she can be fucking pregnant because you're not trying to get it out. She's spilling out all of your fucking mess you left in there. The fuck? Like, really? Was that even really a question though? Really? Alright, so Max is saying yes, there's a chance she's pregnant. It's probably not that high, but it's certainly possible. Condoms are not a very good form of birth control. They're better than nothing, but if you're in a long-term relationship, you might want to use a more effective form of birth control. IUDs or birth control pills are much better. Condoms are still the best way to prevent the spread of STDs. your girlfriend should definitely get a pregnancy test. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, come on. Yes, goddamn it. Yes. You know, there's a potential that she's, I mean, really? But what's with, I need to know. I don't know if you're logged in tonight or not. You're listening to the archives. Give me some more information. You popped off 2 times in the condom before you even got in the pussy? Damn. I'm trying to figure out if it's just something with you or is the view just that great. I've heard guys tell me, you know, kind of, you know, having me face down, ass up and kind of spreading those cheeks and looking at it makes them want to pop off before they go in. I've heard that. The view has got to be like unfucking believable. So I'm wondering what got you 2 nuts in before you even got in. Was it the view? Is it you? I need information. I'm really nosy. I need to be fucking nosy now. Shit. I need to be nosy. Give me info. Give me info. Squat. Right? Squat and push. I've got people telling me to squat and push. The funny thing is, I've never had a condom come off in me. I think, whoa, I think I would have wanted to fight. Swear to God. I think I would have wanted to fight. You know, I have to watch this show. You guys keep telling me to watch some show called Sex Sent Me to the ER. I heard there's all kinds of delicious stories that happen on there, but I've never had a condom come off in me. Usually to me, that would be a sign that someone's trying to impress me more than they should. Because guys, I feel like if you've been fucking for a while, you kind of know what size condom you're supposed to wear. So I feel like, and correct me guys if I'm wrong, condoms only slip off 1 of 2 times. Something like what Dude mentioned, right? Where he kind of popped off in it first and whatever. Or trying to play grown, like maybe you went to buy condoms in the store and maybe there was a woman in the lane in front of you or something and you were embarrassed and you bought a bigger size than you know you require. I don't know. But condoms usually only slip off when they're not, you know, you don't have enough to fill the size that you bought. Right, so look it. If I'm fucking you and I know your dick's small because I'm doing that. What was it called? The infection inspection. As I was told last week, I got that phrase now. Infection inspections, and I see you little, and I still want to give you some. It's okay, but please wear your size. Please wear your size. We don't want to have those kind of fucking faux pas. We call them fucking faux pas. You know, that's just not a cool thing to have happen. Condoms are single use. Exactly. Exactly. Condoms are single use. I agree with you then. Shit. What? Love the new word. Which one? Which new word? I said so many just now. Fuck. which new word are you talking about? But yeah, condoms are single use. So if you know you had 2 nuts in, you should have changed the condoms when you popped off. I'm very confused about a lot of that right there. But anyway, this is Freaky Fridays. If you just tuned in, it's not going to get much better, you guys. It won't, I promise. Email Extravaganza Part 6. Email Extravaganza Part 6. Did I take out enough to do that? I think I did. All right. So the next one says, my boyfriend and his friend. Please be juicy. Let's see, can I get this bigger? There we go. My blind ass. All right, a little smaller. Alrighty. I met my boyfriend on Grindr. Oh shit. We fell in love somehow when we first met. However, things suddenly turned weird after a while when I get to know that he is staying with his friend and they basically owns everything together from money to property and has no intention of leaving each other to start their own life. When I am not around, they would snuggle to sleep together, go for outings together, and travel together. We had a few arguments due to my feeling jealous of his relationship with his so-called friend, but he told me that he'd rather break up with me than leaving his friend. He kept trying to convince me that he loves me and not him. Oh, what should I do? Should I still continue to invest my time and heart on him? Oh my God, what the? Woo! Sweet baby Jesus. Because I was waiting for that part. I said, okay, she didn't say the gender of the friend, but she kept talking. And okay, first of all, ladies, let me hip you to something very quickly. Just in case you were unaware, Grindr, to my knowledge, unless it's changed, I was introduced to Grindr by my rainbow community. Someone I'm very close to who's been in the closet for quite some time, and I've been his beard for quite some time. So Grindr, as far as I know, is an app for gay men, point blank. So the fact that you... Oh, so wait. Shit, you didn't say if you were a female. You didn't say that. You might be a guy too. Oh. Oh, okay. That's anyway. Fuck it. If you're two guys, welcome. My rainbow community is welcome here. But so you met your guy on an app, which means he was just looking to fuck us. Grinder is exactly what it says. Someone's looking to grind on you for the evening, and that's it. They don't want to buy you food. They don't want to buy you anything. You fell in love. You fell in lust with conditions. That's what that is. You didn't fall in love. I'm not saying there's not a such thing as love at first sight. I just kind of find it hard that you would find that on an app of some sort that's built for having sex explicitly. So whether it be that one, Matchmaker, whatever the fuck. Grindr is a hookup app. It's not even one that pretends that, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know how you are. They don't pretend. Grindr is a hookup app. My rainbow community has told me they've, connected with people and gone to a gym, giving blowjobs in fucking locker rooms and all kind of shit. And that's the extent of it. They go there, suck a guy's dick they never met before, get a nut to the face and call it a fucking day. Like they're happy with that. So you fell in love on Grindr somehow, but your guy is telling you he lives with someone, he has no intention of moving, he's snuggling with this friend and all that, and they're not friends. They have an open relationship, some polyamorous situation happening. They can go out and do other things, but they're best friends. It seems like they talk a lot. They are invested into each other financially, and so they like how things are going, but every so often maybe they just want to try something new. It's a little dangerous to do that during a pandemic, to do that where STDs are around and things like that, but that's what it is. So he's not really your boyfriend. You get to play with his penis from time to time because the actual person, hag, whoever in the house, maybe their sex drive is low, and so it's more of an intimacy thing for them and not a sexual thing, but that's not your boyfriend. In case you were unaware, let me tell you, that's not your boyfriend. That's not, he might be your boy and he's your friend, but that's not your boyfriend. I can tell you that right now. So should you invest any more time? As far as I'm concerned, no, I don't think you should, but we'll see. Who got some feedback on this? Oh, okay. If he would toss you aside so easy, then it isn't perhaps love on his part. The two of them own everything together, live together, share a bed. Get out while you still have your sanity, unless you are okay with playing second fiddle. There are plenty of other men in the world, men who will share their life with you and give you the best of everything, love and respect and commitment. Oh, see, you guys are so fucking dope to each other. That's kind of what I'm saying. That's not your boyfriend. Really, honestly. I don't feel like that's your boyfriend. He has a situation going on, and he has permission to have some dalliances every so often, and he chose you at some point. That's what I'm feeling. It's kind of what I'm feeling. This is Freaky Fridays on talkradio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. Who the hell is trying to call me while I'm broadcasting? Really? Obviously, that is someone who did not know I was broadcasting. What? Really? Come on, a video call? Really? I'm telling people I'm broadcasting fucking naked. You're trying to video call me? You perverts. You perverts. All right, that dude's in a relationship, and a dude, yeah, yes, he's in a relationship with another dude. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Hello, Mr. Ware. How are you? Nice to have ya. So I'm going to play some more music here, and then I'll come back and read some more of these emails that you guys seem to be enjoying so much. You guys are so fucked up. I don't know. Did I play this one yet? I did not. This one is called Cry, from Bruck up here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no man in a sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no man in a sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right. My body nice, so hold me tight. You see, don't like a jacket party all night.
You a feel me tight, belly no full of stripe.
I saw me playing panny lip.
Me put it on the right. I cry for your body, girl. Anyway you see me, you feel give me, girl. Take the touch,
so me a bubble up.
Force it up, me know you like the thing rough. Come make me wind up in your love. And then just out to the floor, me I give you love.
Moaya force it in a me love. In a the bed, me a wine in a wiggle love.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
Tell me nah rush, that's something they squeeze up. Wind up your body, me know why you ease up.
Why me want touch that love in your brain, look. Give it to me, and me know why you ease up.
So baby, take your time, bend your back and then you wine. Make your ball all night until the sunshine. Take the touch,
so me a bubble up.
Force it up, me know you like the thing rough. Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right. My body nice, so hold me tight. You see, don't like a jacket for the whole night.
You have me tight, belly no full of stripe.
I saw me fling it on the left,
me put it on the right. I cry for your body, girl. Anyway you see me, you feel give me, girl. Take the touch,
so me a bubble up.
Force it up, me know you like the thing rough. Come at me wind up in your love. Pan the dresser to the floor, me a give you love.
Moaya force it in a me love. In a the bed, me a wine in a wiggle up.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
Cry for your body, make me see your boss away. Tell me say you love me, cause that's something they are, man. Love you all night, no morning, and sun and shine.
That's why I can't stop, touch me, call me thing right.
I cry for your body, girl. I cry for your body, girl. Cry for your body, girl. I cry for your body, girl.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays, www.tawkradio.com/shows is where you're divinely connected to this evening. And I'm your hostess, Cypher Kai. Tonight's email extravaganza part 6 is the main topic of the show as I read you guys' emails that you send me. Also, send any commentary to 347-651-2468. I'll come into the public chat room via our website at www.tawkradio.com/shows. Click the talking bubble. It takes you somewhere and gives you some instructions. So the next question says, do I have a low sex drive? Oh my God. I masturbate 2 times daily. I'm 23. I can force myself to do it one more time. My girlfriend, though, who's 21, can masturbate more than 7 times a day. We don't have sex now, but we will in the future. I'm afraid that I will not be able to satisfy her sexual needs. Am I abnormal, or are girls able to masturbate more? Okay, look it. I've had this conversation on the show before, I think. Shout out to the millennials who tune into the show to learn some shit. Because you guys have youth on your side. You have functioning body parts and great erections, but you don't have a lot of sense. You don't know your bodies yet. So women, by design for the most part, are more cerebral. So can she masturbate more times a day? Probably, depending on the stimulation that she's using. Guys are more visual, more carnal creatures. You want to get that... you want to get to that place of satisfaction. So you can whack yourself off watching a little porn or thinking of some ex you were with or something like that. And you can knock yourself off. And it's kind of like, well, if I'm not getting anything else, there's no live body in front of me. Don't really see the need to waste all the energy and energy effectively when you're popping off those nuts to waste effectively. I told the story, I think a couple of weeks ago on the show. I don't mind saying it again. At the beginning of my celibacy, and I've been celibate for quite some time now. If you guys are just now getting connected to the platform, it's been over a decade and some change. I was masturbating, about 5 or 6 times a day. Literally, it became a point to, it felt like it was an addiction. And I had to do something about that, right? But yes, and it was just me thinking of, what I wanted to do when I finally broke my celibacy. Sometimes it was me watching porn or whatever it was, but cerebrally in my mind that I can picture this wonderful scenario for me that took me to that place of just not beyond physical satisfaction and my orgasms. It satisfied my mind as well. And she's 20 something. Come on, man. That's a shit. She's got fucking orgasms to waste. Are you kidding? Shit. What you're supposed to do in your 20s is, masturbate and get to know your body so that by the time you're 30 something and you're putting it down, people are aptly fucked up and sprung out and wanting to buy you things. Besides doing your nails and lashes, when you get to know your body, when you spend your 20s getting to know your body, you can have motherfuckers buying you houses and building credit and shit to keep your ass. I'm just saying they want to invest in you and what you're capable of doing, because people don't take the time to do that, but you should. Men and women. All right. So that was the question. Do you have a low sex drive? Maybe not. Just maybe, think of other things that you can do to get you there, mentally. What are you saying there? All right. So Max says, I do it 2 times, but not every day. I skip a day or more without needing to masturbate. I fear that it would be a huge difference and ruin our relationship. Okay. Somebody else is saying, anyone masturbating 7 times per day has too much time on their hands. Consider that she is lying about this or attempting to turn you on with sex talk. Okay. All right. That's some interesting feedback to give. All right, so if you guys want to say something to me as it pertains to this, guys specifically, how many times did you masturbate when you were in your 20s, or how often do you masturbate now if you're not in a relationship? Because it seems as though they're not having sex yet. So he says girlfriend, but I mean, they're not really having sex. They kind of, each of them are fucking themselves. So I don't know what kind of relationship that is. Interesting. All right, fuck it. Let's continue. Let's continue. All right, what's the headline for this one? It's a little long, isn't it? All right, should I put a stop and end to this? The issue that I'm having with my boyfriend is that he has not told his dead ex-wife's family and friends or people he knows in common with her that I exist and that I am his girlfriend. Yesterday, I told him about it because every time that a person that was a friend of his ex-wife calls him, besides the fact he inherited her house and some other belongings, he just leaves the room or tells me to not speak. And the same thing happened with her when she was still alive. She did not know that I existed. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. What? Let me pay attention to this. Wait a minute. Let me start again, because wait a minute. This sounds juicy as fuck. Okay. All right. All right, the issue that I'm having is that my boyfriend, who has not told any of his dead ex-wives who died last year, friends or people that he knows in common with her that I exist and that I am his girlfriend. Yesterday, I told him about it because every time that a person that has a friend of his ex-wife calls him, besides the fact that he inherited her house and some other belongings, he just leaves the room and tells me not to speak. And the same thing happened with her when she was still alive. She did not know I existed because, according to him, it would be too painful for her because apparently their divorce was hard. She was the one who took that decision even though she was still into him. Their marriage was a hot mess and I am way younger than her. So my question is, am I entitled to demand him to let people know that I am his girlfriend, that I exist, and that this is extremely normal for him to have a girlfriend when they have been divorced for almost 8 years now? No kids in the way, and the fact that he is not castrated. I need your honest opinion, Cypher. What is up with this? He told me he had already explained to me why. Honestly, I don't even remember the explanation, but he sure did not refresh my mind yesterday. Okay, fucking shit. Fucking oi. All right, so... Yeah. Okay, so if you guys are hearing music in my background, some people are mentioning, I'm at a relative's house now, and yes, my uncles are drinking and playing dominoes and playing old school music. So kudos to Rex for making sure I got this really great equipment that you guys can hear the music playing in the background if you can. Sorry about that. Can't do anything about that though. This socially distancing shit. So I am tucked away in a private room because I am sitting here, like I said, broadcasting naked. But yes, there is music playing around because the uncles are drinking and playing dominoes at the moment. Now, on to this question. Whoa! This is a lot of information. So at first, halfway through the thing, I started to be judgmental and saying, yeah, bitch is what you get for stepping into their marriage and blah, 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 blah. But they were divorced for 8 years before she died. Nobody knows you. And he inherited her house and some belongings. Now, what you didn't mention to me was, though, let me skim it again. You didn't mention how long you guys were together. It had to be at least a year because she died last year. Now, should you demand, here's my thing. You do have some rights to be known. My problem, though, is, and I always like to tell ladies, if you have to be the one to tell people of your existence, do you really exist? I'll give you guys a moment to let that shit sink in, to start some arguments, right? I've always been a big proponent of, if my guy and I have had a conversation and we've decided that besides the fact that we fuck, besides the fact that we like each other, that there's going to be a title put in place. And if ever we go somewhere and run into an ex or friends or family, and I have to say, when he introduces me, he's supposed to say, hey, you guys, this is Cypher, my lady. Right? He's supposed to do that. If he starts with, oh, this is my friend, blah, 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 and then says my fucking name, that's an automatic red flag. That's an automatic red flag. Will I show my ass in public? Absolutely not. But that's an absolute conversation when we get back to the house. Because at that point, I need to have a reassessment of what the fuck I'm carrying this title for. Did you give me one because you like the pussy and you want to make sure I don't go anywhere? Because if I'm the only one walking around saying it and you're not, then we're not really in a relationship, is it? Because I could give two shits about what explanation you want to give me, about why you've not acknowledged me. Besides, the truth of the matter is, people can say all kinds of pretty words that they like, but your actions dictate what you actually mean. Your behavior will never betray your actual thoughts, right? So you can tell me all the pretty things in the world. You can tell me I'm the most gorgeous person you've ever had, I'm the best pussy you've ever had, and all of that. But if you're not fucking me, is any of that true? So same applies here, innit? They've been divorced for 8 years, she's been dead for a year, and no one knows about you. And you said you're way younger than her. So he doesn't care enough about you to carry the weight of the judgment that's going to come from you, or he has decided you're just a bounce around. Because at any point, if the family feels disrespected, he might feel like he's in jeopardy, and not legally, but the frowning, the judgment that comes from, having this young chick shack up in the ex-wife's house. He might feel a bit ashamed about that. Doesn't seem like he's got much going on. So I think you need to have a conversation with your guy about reassessing what this looks like. Because if you're the only one running around saying that you're involved, you're not really. My thoughts. You said you want my thoughts? That's my thoughts. This is Freaky Fridays on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. There are many different ways to grieve. He could be holding on to the life that he had before his wife died because he has not moved on or dealt with his grief yet. This could be why he doesn't want anyone to know about her. That's a way to look at that. That is a way to look at that. Okay. Interesting. You guys got a lot of commentary here. You can demand anything you want. Just be prepared to not get it, though. For some reason, he doesn't want to tell anyone about you. Maybe he's ashamed of you or himself. Maybe. Uh-oh. Let me see. I hope it's not. Okay. I hope that fixed it. Bad feedback. Uh-oh. Are you guys getting bad feedback? Let me see what's going on. All right. Let me know if that's better. If you guys got access to me, let me know if that's better. I don't know what's happening there. I'm sorry about that. Rex is going to kill me. Has it been fixed? The two people that told me there was bad feedback, has it been fixed? I think you guys are a delay behind me a little bit. Let me see. Oh, cool, thank you. All right, so see, I got all of my virtual intern teams are helping me. My tech support, you guys are lovely. All right, so there's some more commentary here saying Oh, thank you. You can demand anything you want. You might not get it though. For some reason, he doesn't want to tell anyone about you. Maybe he's ashamed of you or himself. Maybe he feels guilty. Maybe he thinks his friends will judge him. You have choices. Either deal with it, what's in front of you, or don't. Okay. Interesting. Somebody says, lose him if he's keeping your relationship a secret. Though he's divorced for 8 years and his ex-wife died already, he's not committed to you. What's the point then? Why be with someone who denies your existence? That's got to do a number on your head. Find someone who wants to shout it from the rooftops. That's what I was saying. It seems pretty obvious he doesn't want to tell anyone. I have no idea why he would not, since I don't know the guy, but to me there is no good reason why he doesn't. If you want to be in a real committed relationship with him, then he needs to acknowledge that you're his girlfriend and not hide you. You cannot make him do anything, but you certainly are entitled to have a real committed relationship. Just realize he may not want this. You can certainly demand he lets these people know, but he might not do it. You have every right to be treated as someone that is not hidden. You also can decide that unless he commits to you 100%, which means he lets people know that you're a couple, you then consider you're a couple and be dating other people. All right, so you guys are very vocal about this. I love it. All our friends from... Okay. Oh, God. Some people are really... You want to send information to her? You fucking sluts. I hate you guys. By the way, my husband was 16 years older than me. Just a short marriage of less than 2 years. I think it was 31. We were married. I don't know. What is all this stuff you're sending me here? I don't know what this is. This is a lot of information. Okay, so for the most part, everybody's saying, look, you should be known. If he's hiding you, it's for a reason. Kind of the same thing I was saying. There's a lot of feedback you guys are giving me. He absolutely sucks. He does suck. He sucks a lot. It sounds like he sucks a lot. Let me get some more commentary over here. Okay. It's better now. Thank you guys, for helping me out behind the scenes. Thank you. All right, so we're going to play some more music here on the show this evening. This one is going to be Bingo by Jugudon here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
DJ Barba Music.
You see the chopper life, you have to look out for copper right. When you a chop, you have to have sitting hotter drive. Chop again and get a hotter drive. Sitting fatter drive, private jet land a ground for me, that a life. Send the money come a yard from the other side. Fully bring me bad company. How this now bad cause every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. Them a wonder how we a win so. Every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. 2 iPhone Pro money does fling down. See the smartphone, I fi chill when the banger ring a boss phone. Chopper mill kick it out now the fast zone. Me say Aldo, me know bank close. Still I make deposit when the bank close. No lazy bitch can't look for me long hose. No gold digger bitch, wrong pose. Come and smell out my money with your long nose, like a pantos. Every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. Them a wonder how we a win so. Every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. 2 iPhone Pro money does fling down. Rims up, the whip tilt up. Me girl full of tattoo, what's a she print up. Bumper big like Rihanna, big pink chuck. Skin flat, belly skin never been tucked. This a Sin City, be a pretty freak link up. NCD drive through. Me get the US curry, me get the pound browns through. Online banking, so we browse through. Stacky money, watch it grow revenue. Every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. Them a wonder how we a win so. Every time my phone ring, yeah we bingo. Chopper land gang and know the thing go. Western Union, we a swingo. 2 iPhone Pro money does fling down. See the smartphone, I fi chill when the banger ring a boss phone. Chopper mill kick it out now the fast zone. Me say Aldo, me know bank close. Still I make deposit when the bank close. No lazy bitch can't look for me long hose. No gold digger bitch, Wrong post. Come and smell out my money with your long nose, like a pan toast. Every time my phone ring, yeah, we bingo. Chapel gang, I know the thing go. Western Union, we a swinger. Them I wonder, oh, we a win so. Every time my phone ring, yeah, we bingo. Chapel gang, I know the thing go. Western Union, we a swinger. 2 iPhone Pro money does fling down.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. You guys are so amazing. I'm getting some information behind the scenes, and I want to make sure, because, you know, you guys don't understand when I say that you're divinely fucking connected to this platform. And I'm so pissed off that these uncles of mine are playing all this goddamn music behind me. Kind of dope that the headphones and the microphone I'm using is so sharp that I pick all that shit up. I'm getting... Somebody's offering a really great promotion. Oh my God. Oh my God. So can I say that tonight? I'm going to play another song. I'm getting someone that is doing the most dope promotion right now for talkers, for people connected to the show. There's no music on right now, love. So there shouldn't be any music cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's not continuing to happen. Right, I don't know. Something's going on. Something's fucking going on. Oh, Lord. Technical difficulties, you guys. Live radio, I apologize. I hope it's not that bad. I really hope it's not that bad. I'm going to play another song while I get some more information behind the scenes about this really great thing that someone is offering you guys. Oh, my goodness. So this one I'm going to play now is called Fresh Pear from Lickle Vibes here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Face smooth and bumpy girl. The voice in the man call me lovesy girl. Get a girl from Narbrook, luxury girl. A UTG place and you done see girl. Them a ride on the wave and a jump the girl. Rasta girl but on a country girl. Few things for sure me love the world. If I no money at the topic then it must be girls. Jeans cutting on my Air Force, fresh pair me I beat it. I want the shirt combined with the color and get a treat me like sweetie. They even talk about my chain and my ring and my watch, best dreamy. I mean I like straight, so you know I'm me hard, she a meet me. Me and gal get sick of me. Say me I go get charged with bigamy. Me see Tash in me pass with Tiffany. Just have an epiphany. Said it to all them a fear day. Skillful with the flex, not the leally. So she forward like the text when they resend it. They for me if tell her say me love it, they pretend it. Jeans cutting on my Air Force, fresh pair me I beat it. I want the shirt combined with the color and get a treat me like sweetie. They even talk about my chain and my ring and my watch, best dreamy. I mean I like straight, so you know I'm me hard, she a meet me. Cutting on my Air Force, fresh pair me I beat it. Face smooth and bumpy girl. The voice in the man call me lovesy girl. Get a girl from Narbrook, luxury girl. A UTG place and you done see girl. Them a ride on the wave and a jump the girl. Rasta girl but on a country girl. Few things for sure me love the world. If I no money at the topic then it must be girls. Jeans cutting on my Air Force, fresh pair me I beat it. I want the shirt combined with the color and get a treat me like sweetie. They even talk about my chain and my ring and my watch, best dreamy. I mean I like straight, so you know I'm me hard, she a meet me. Jeans cutting on my Air Force, fresh pair me I beat it. I want the shirt combined with the color and get a treat me like sweetie. They even talk about my chain and my ring and my watch, best dreamy. I mean I like straight, so you know I'm me hard, she a meet me.
Okay, you guys. This is TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. I heard some of you are having some issues. I'm trying to figure out if it's where you're located or if it's coming from my side. I'm not sure. I'm only hearing it from a few of you. They're saying there's issues with when I'm speaking, you're hearing static or some things that I don't know. Let me know if it's still happening. I have something. Oh my God. So look it. I told you guys, when you're connected to fucking talk radio, it's a new thing. I need you guys to get your papers and pens. I was just given a special promotion for talkers, and I need you guys to get your papers and pen. I'm going to play another song to give you time to get your papers and pens. Shout out to Miss Vinay. I hope I'm saying her name properly. I always fuck it up every week. Miss Vinay is tuned in to the show right now. She said I heard before she's a freak. I've been trying to say her name for the past couple of weeks and been butchering it. So her name is Vinay. I believe it's Vinay. I need you guys to go get papers and pens. There is a tremendous opportunity specifically for talkers. And I can't wait to tell you guys about it. I'm getting the information behind the scenes now, and we'll press about it some more next week, but I want to give you guys an overview. Yes, so I need you to go and get your papers and pens while I play something else, and then I will come back and let you guys know what this exclusive talker opportunity is here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. The next one we're going to play tonight is going to be, let's see, no, I'll save that one. It will be Safety 2020, Gashi featuring DJ Snake, Afrobeat, and Chris Brown here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
No. Sometimes I wanna fall in love, cause I'm sick of lies. When you're not around, all I got is tears in my eyes. Mama praying, saying, boy, that you'll be fine. You're the first and the last thing that's always on my mind. I need you come over and set me down. Tell them all that you love me now. Please don't you ever put me down. Make me put this gun down now. I need you come over and set me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now. Oh, I need.
Start taking shots with me. You so out of range with me. We should've stayed tight. Hold me down with my gravity. Got me sleeping with the lights on. Got me stressing what's the outcome. Ride with me like my shotgun. In and breathe like the ocean. Need your love and devotion. True love just makes it hard. Yes, it does. Sometimes you go too far.
I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now. I need you come over and save me. I need to put this gun on safety. I hate that you just said you hate me. I need you come over and save me right now.
I treat you nice. Don't let me go. I take you home. Make sure you're right. I'm into you. We in the mood. Baby, let's vibe. When you're moving your waistline, it take time. Oh, go low. Yeah. Money ensemble. Anything you need, I go give double. I there for you when you're in trouble. Tell me what you want, I'ma go hustle. Come and save me. Take your heart off safety. The other girl don't faze me. I want you to be my baby.
I need you come over and save
Freaky fucking Fridays here on Talk Radio, TAWK Radio, with your hostess Cypher Kai. Alright, I hope you guys got your papers and pens, and if not, you're going to have to take your asses back in the archives at the end of this. Oh, shout out to Udenic Media, So next week, the fans have a chance to be in the movie The Day After Quarantine, right? So they'll send a short script and they'll film. Okay, wait. We'll send you a short script. Okay. So they effectively want you guys to send me videos. So far, if I understand this, I'll get some more information behind the scenes. A video, a short one though, please, a short one, of what you did the day after quarantine was lifted in your state. And what's the thing that you missed the most? Yes. I'm going to give you some information about who's in the film. The movie stars Poncho Velocio, which is a rapper whose music we've been playing on the show for a very long time. Cheating Ass Myron, Ronnie Jordan, Corey with the K. She is the _T, Jordan Jackson, and many more. Over 4 million followers combined. Yes. And if you guys get selected, if your video gets selected, you will be given credits in the movie. And the movie is guaranteed to be on Amazon Prime Video. How do you like that? Exclusively for talkers. You guys, send video. So where don't you send it? All right, send it to... which email should we send it to? Send it to me, right? Cypher Kai. CYPHERKAI @TAWKRADIO.com. Send it to that email. Send a video, maybe like a minute long or less. Say what it is that you did. What's the first thing you did after the quarantine was lifted in your state? And what did you miss the most? For a chance to be added to the Day After Quarantine movie that is guaranteed to be on Amazon Prime Video. That's exclusively for talkers connected to the show. Right? So if you missed that information, go back into the archives when the show is done and get that and do that. And how dope is that going to be? So any of the people who have any acting aspirations or just are funny, if you're not shy and you just want to be included, maybe you can put your, I don't know if it can be for kids, I have to ask. So anybody in your circle, let's assume it's 18 and older, right? So let's assume it's 18 and older. Do a video. Again, send it to the email CYPHERKAI @TAWKRADIO.com. A minute or less. If there's any other rules to that, you'll find out next week. Because officially, we're going to speak about this next week. I'll be talking to the producers and the directors a bit more behind the scenes to give you guys some more information on that. I will play one more song and come back and tell you guys some updates on the extension of the conversation we had last week, the second part of it, with the Trail of Tears, the things that were put in place in New York City to help renters offset some of the costs of some of their rental payments and things like that, and some more information. It's a show all about information and fun. Email Extravaganza Part 6 on this Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. What I'm going to play right now is going to be... Nope, don't want to do that one yet. This one is a new one. This is called... It's a new, you guys. A new. This one is DJ Khaled featuring Drake, called Pop Star, here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Bitches, we the best music. Another one, yeah. DJ Khaled. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Ayy, shorty with the long text, I don't talk, ayy. Shorty with the long legs, she don't walk. Yeah, last year I kept it on the tuck. Ayy, 2020 I came to fuck it up. Yeah, I want a long life, a legendary one. I want a quick death and an easy one. I want a pretty girl and an honest one. I want this drink and another one. Yeah, and I'm troublesome. Yeah, I'm a pop star, but this shit ain't bubblegum. Yeah, you would probably think my manager is Scooter Braun. Yeah, but my manager with 20 hoes and Budokan. Yeah, ayy, look.
Ariana, Selena, my visa. It can take as many charges as it needs to, my girl. That shit platinum just like all of my releases, my girl. Niggas come for me, I tear them all to pieces, my girl. I'ma show your sexy ass what relief is, my girl. Please don't take no shit that's about to have you geeking. And I'm not driving nothing that I gotta stick the keys in. Wonder how I got this way, I swear I got the bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Watch her, said she rep a whole different block, so I blocked her. Busy at the crib, cooking salmon with the lobster. If we talking joints, it's just me and David Foster. Bodyguards don't look like Kevin Costner, you tweaking. Just pulled up to Whitney, Houston, Texas for the evening. They tell the same story so much they start to believe it. The ones that start like Drizzy shit was cool, but we even. Man, how the fuck? 2, 4, 6, 8 watches factory so they appreciate. Crown in my hand and I'm really playing keep away. Shit don't even usually get this big without a Bieber face. Nah, piece of cake. Nah, Turks and cake. Yeah. Go and get your friends, we can sneak away. Yeah, I keep her like I keep the faith. Wonder how I got this way. Swear I got the bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up non-stop. From the plane to the fucking helicopter, yeah. Cops pulling up like I'm giving drugs, nah. I'm a pop star, not a doctor.
Oh, that was kind of cool, actually. Wow. Drake sounds a little different, doesn't he? Pretty cool nonetheless, though. All right, so let me give you guys some information. Let's walk away from the debauchery for a second. All right, so New York is offering rent relief due to COVID-19. Let me see if I can get this information pulled up for you guys. All right. New Yorkers who are income eligible and struggling to pay their rent due to COVID-19 have a new state administered program to help. The state has established an emergency rental assistance program that will help to aid and keep low income renters in New York. The program will provide direct aid for tenants who lost income due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It is funded through the Federal CARES Act and administered by State Department of Homes and Community Renewal. Applications will start being accepted on Thursday, which was yesterday. Since day one, we made it clear that no New Yorker should be thrown on the streets because of hardships caused by the pandemic, Governor Cuomo said in a statement. It is critically important that people are able to stay safely in their homes as we progress through our data-driven phased reopening. All right, so to find out if you're eligible, under the new program, eligible households can get a one-time rental subsidy paid directly to the landlord and housing providers. Tenants are not required to repay the money. This is where you want to get your papers and pens out to take this information down. The application period will be open for 2 weeks only, and residents can apply anytime during that stretch. These are the requirements. Please, you guys, if you've got papers and pens, get it. If you don't, this is what the archives are for. Go back and listen to it several times. Pause it where you need to. Get this information and get the information out. That's why we're here. You must be a renter with a primary residence in New York before March 1st, and at the time of applying, household income, including unemployment benefits, must be below 80% of the area median income based on the household size. And there's a place you can find this. You'll Google that and you'll find that. I'll put a link for this also on our Facebook page. Before March 1st, the household must have been rent burdened, which is defined as paying more than 30% of your gross monthly income towards rent. Applicants must have lost income during any period between April 1st and July 31st. Here's an example of what that means. For example, if your monthly household income is $2,000, 30% of that would be $600, but your rent is $700. That makes you income eligible based on that calculation. right? So if you make 10 grand a month, which most people don't, but if you do, on your gross income before taxes, 30% of that is $3,000. So as long as your rent exceeds $3,000, then you would be eligible for that. But most people don't make that kind of income anyway. All right. To apply, visit hcr.ny.gov/RRP. Right. So you guys go ahead and get that. That opened up yesterday. It's only open until the end of the month. Go and see what you're entitled to get and get it. They also said if you have paid your rent in this time frame, you might still be eligible for it, and the money that you receive that goes directly to your landlord can cover you going forward. So if, let's say, there's a resurgence, like there might be in New York, because all the other states' numbers are going up and people are still traveling here, you might want to go in and see what you're entitled to get, have it paid directly to your landlord so there's no issues, right? So I was telling you guys from before, if you're able to pay, pay. Those of you who did, look at God rewarding you, because you can go in now and potentially get some rent paid forward. So the money you're making now, you can save and try to make Christmas or the holidays as normal as possible without being in a deficit for not paying your bills. How great is that? Something that can actually work for you. I'm almost certain, they'll run out of money or funding or something. They never do things right, but it's available to you. Please go and see if you're entitled to get it. I know I have some developers and landlords who are listening to the show right now. You guys are not entitled to apply for it on behalf of your tenants. Unfortunately, that's part of the rules. Your tenant has to do it themselves. Might want to be a little nicer to them and get them to do it. Again, the website is hcr.ny.gov/RRP. So if you know any tenants that you still are on speaking terms with, or anybody that you think that information would help, or if you're a tenant yourself, go and see what you're entitled to get. Yes? Okay. Now, there was an article I was looking for to continue the discussion we had last week, and I don't know where the hell I put it. Honest to God, I don't, and I'm so pissed about that because it was very important, and I don't want to butcher it and give you guys part of the story, so I won't do that. But I know next week, I don't know what the main topic is going to be, but I do know sometime next week what I would like to discuss is a lot of different things that are coming up. There's some sneaky shit that I anticipate Donald Trump is going to do on his way out, if he's going out. I don't think he's leaving though, I'll be honest. There's some bullshit going on in politics with the political figures, the heads of state in Georgia. The governor and the mayor of Atlanta are at war with each other. It seems as though taking a page out of the book of Cuomo and de Blasio over here. We'll discuss that next week. I don't want to butcher and rush through that one either. And there are several states who are now offering reparations for slavery. We're going to talk about that next week. That should be very interesting. I want to make sure I can read through what those were and not rush it. I don't want to be stumbling on my tongue when I'm talking to you guys next week. I don't think that'll be fair. And I need to find that article I was looking for as well to make that part of the conversation next week. So what I will do now is play another song and read some more emails, since I have time to do that and I can't dig into what I wanted to dig into this evening. The next song we're going to replay for the evening is going to be The Best from Tifa here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
My body fuck, my body fuck, my body fuck. Him get the fuck, him get the fuck, him get the fuck. It body fuck, it body fuck, it body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, shift womb pan it. Him sinking and my clutch, my room pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all of the gymnastics. Get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you don't love feel this. It's a mad man with the tight sweetness. It's a mad girl, she not stop read this. Cause me have the best banana in the world, you don't love feel this. So all my thing good, it make him have a scream out. And that's thing I have to do it, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even quint. The boy come already and him not even sink. The matty king full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh, me I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pump pump turn up, so I braff me a braff. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. My body fuck, my body fuck, my body fuck. Him get the fuck, him get the fuck, him get the fuck. It body fuck, it body fuck, it body fuck. I don't cross his pussy, this a pussy good luck. When my boom pan it, all the room panic. Bad bitch pan the broom, she won't pan it. Him sinking on my clutch, my room pan it. Make a nigga come quick like a Tiptronic. To all the pussy fit it all and the gymnastics. Gymnastics, get the pussy flick. Gold medalist in the fuck Olympics. Them have to give me cash prize, cause the pussy worth it. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. To all my team good, it make him have to scream out. Understand you not for do it, I'm a good mouth. Too good wine, I'm a not even quint. The boy come already and him not even sink. The matic keen full, but yet him a bust off. Come with him tough chat, but I laugh. Car bank account deposits, everything I have it. Pump pump turn up, so I braff me a braff. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this. It a mad man with the tight sweetness. It a mad girl, she no stop read this. Can me have the best banana in the world, you da love feel this.
Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess Cypher Kai. On this Email Extravaganza Part 6. Email Extravaganza Part 6. You guys need to stay tuned to the show next week for that opportunity exclusively made to the talkers. If you guys want an opportunity to get into a movie the day after quarantine, you should make sure you pay attention to the archives from this week. Go back into the archives and be ready to go. Be ready to send your videos in of what you did when quarantine was lifted in your states. Do a minute or less of a video and send it to cyperkai@tawkradio.com. That's what you do. That is what you do. All right. It's flirting with other women on social media cheating. My partner and I have been together for 2 years. I found out last week that he was talking to other women on Facebook. One based in South Africa and the other in the States. The messages were quite flirty and he seemed to have developed a friendship with women that he didn't know. When I saw the messages, my heart dropped as I thought we were so happy. We were planning to move in together and get married. I felt that my world had come to an end. I was so hurt. This had been going on for a few months. What's my thoughts on this? Oh God, social media has blurred so many lines. He's developed okay. So you guys are supposed to get married. Let me see. Move in together and get married, and he's still flirting with people on Facebook. Yeah, he's not ready for marriage. If the messages were that flirty, and you guys have been together for 2 years, planning to get married and move in together. Now, is that something that you're thinking should happen because you're 2 years in, or is this a discussion you guys had? Because I'm confused as fuck. Because someone that's still online creating and carrying on, these emotional relationships with other people is clearly not ready to get married and move in. So, have you guys had this discussion? Like, is it an actual thing? I don't know. I'm confused as hell. Somebody tell me something. All right. So, of course, you guys have some feedback on this. Unless he's actively planning to meet these women, then let it go. And if you found out by snooping in his private stuff, then your relationship has other significant issues. Okay. All right. It also depends on the level of flirting. Is this just harmless flirting, meaning just on the surface, or is it deeper? For example, is it crossing the line where it is actually sexual or deeply personal? If it is just casual stuff, then it's more likely harmless, fun, and meaningless. I mean, I have developed friendships on here, but there's no reason to think I'm going to scope out some guy in reality or have an interest to do so. It is also okay to have a friendship with the opposite sex. Bullshit. Okay, look it. No. If they're talking about moving in together and getting married, there's no such thing as harmless fucking flirting. What do you mean? Harmless flirting? And yes, so if you were snooping and found it out, not cool. Yeah, because I don't believe in that shit. But if there's something that triggered you to look or whatever, you can ask the person about it. But if you came across it for what, I don't think anything happens by accident either. If you found this information, you needed to, especially before you guys get married. And if I feel like his mind is still in a place where he's carrying on flirty conversations with other people continuously. It's not like outside, oh, hey, you look nice or something like that. Like I have a friend of mine that's around me that does something that annoys the fuck out of me. He calls everybody, what's the word he's always using? These very flirty tones when he goes into stores and he's purchasing things, vexes my whole entire soul. Because I'm saying that's just not necessary to give to everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seems overly flirty. I don't know. It just seems overly flirty. It blurs lines all the time. If that was my guy, that shit would have to be cut out because it's just, yeah, it's not right. But I think if they were talking about getting married and moving in together, all that, and he's still doing that, he's not ready. That's what I feel like. He's just not fucking ready. It's not, I'll brush it off. It's nothing. I don't think they're ready. You guys are saying, realize that people talk to members of other genders. Okay, that's not... Okay, fine. Chats were very intimate. This wasn't just talking of the opposite sex. They have a problem with it. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's cool to do it. You're asking my opinion. I don't think it's cool to do it. 347-651-2468 if you guys want to chime in on this. 347-651-2468. Next one. Not having sex with my boyfriend. In an open relationship with my boyfriend. Here lately I've had sex with other guys, but don't want to with my boyfriend. Bitch, look at here. Why are you guys punking me right now? You're not having sex with your boyfriend and fucking other people, so you don't have a boyfriend. You have an open relationship, you said. You're banging other guys but not your boyfriend. So the bill payer, you're not giving him pussy because he's not your boyfriend. Let's understand that. Let's call a spade a fucking spade. If you are in an open relationship and you're fucking everyone except the one that has a title, that's not your boyfriend. He's paying your bills. This is the herb or the nerd that you gave just enough pussy to get him to do what you like and allow you to do what you'd like. And that's why you're doing what you're doing. So let's call a spade, innit? I don't think what you're describing is an open relationship. It sounds like you broke up with your boyfriend. That's what somebody's saying. So what is it you want to know? Or are you just interested in letting us, as many random people as possible, know that you don't want to have sex with your boyfriend? Personally, it doesn't sound like much of a relationship at all with your boyfriend. True. All right. What's the next one here? Commentary. You guys are on it right now. Why do you need a relationship just for status? To have a good time together, or are you looking for someone to spend the rest of your life with? It seems that the last is not about you yet, so there's nothing to worry about. Keep having fun as you want, but remember that sooner or later you will have to stop and seriously think about your future. Okay. Have you tried to think about it and understand why you don't want sex with him? I don't know what to tell you. I ain't having sex with your boyfriend neither. You guys are such assholes. Why? Any reason for don't have sex with your boyfriend? Is sex everything for a relationship? Not everything, but it's kind of important. I mean, fuck. I would think so. Now, can your boyfriend not have sex? Or something seems, like I said, I don't think that's your man. Open relationship, you're fucking other people, not really a boyfriend. That's all I'm saying. Freaky Fridays here on TalkRadio.com with your hostess, Cypher Kai. I'm going to play now. This one is In My Bed, Rotimi and Wale here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
Baby, baby, yeah. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed.
Hold up. Dinner for two, that's me and you, that's very simple.
dinner removed. Okay, we through, but I ain't finished yet. Can I slide with you? Spend the night with you. Just let me write and it you dripping from my signature. I feel like your body inspired my intentions. You left the squad hanging. It's only time with us. You know I vibe different, cause you know my mind different. Her eyes saying my room, her body saying heaven on God.
Tell me what you want, I go repeat. Tell me what you need, I go deep, deep. Yeah. When I fall in love, I go deep, deep. Yeah. You can copy that like it's easy. Yeah. You look like you need proper. Come get this vitamin D power, proper. Be ready to touch when I reach it, yeah. I go eat it up, I know vegan, yeah. I make that thing go wilder. I go make that thing run water. I go make you sing my song. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed, in my bed. Oh na 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 na. Meeting in my bed, na 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 in my bed. How you keep it sweet like that, like that? Not a very peace like that, like that. Fresher than Febreze like that. I be on my knees for that. Ah, you touch my soul like Sunday. I touch your feet the phone way. Ah, everything you need, no pop. Call me when you need top, top. Ah, I make that thing go wilder. I go make that thing run water. I go make you sing my song. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed, in my bed. Oh na 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 na. Meeting in my, oh na 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 na. Baby, meet me in my bed, na 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 na. Meeting in my bed, oh na 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 na. My bed, baby, baby, yeah. Baby, baby, yeah.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fucking Fridays. And because I'm in the mood, I'm going to continue with another song from Wale. This one is called On Chill, featuring Wale and Jeremiah, here on Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio.
We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills too. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah. Maybe we can be on chill tonight.
One time.
Maybe I can give you chills.
I'm getting mine like fine wine measured in time. Many other brothers love you, but this pleasure is mine. It's no pressure for us to say that I love you from now. So fuck that cuffing shit, I just want us to be comfortable now. For real, who you loving, who you wanna pull up with? Who don't care who you dating, long as you care and you trust me. I'm trying to hear all your problems so I can lighten the load. No, you not fighting alone, cause I'm protecting you from them. So chill, life hard and ex-lovers is like scars. Cause they stop hurting but never forgetting what it was. I wasn't young and my biggest enemy was the club with voicemails on third rings fucking me up. So I don't trust.
Why can't you agree with me for once?
I'm trying to slow up.
Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills too. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah. Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give
That's
you
all.
chills.
Look, okay, they switch up on you, I'm gonna stay the same, yeah. I pull up on you, then put it in with patience. I'm good where we got it without no expectations. What good is the title when shawty been away, yeah? Let me illustrate ya, let my tongue repaint ya. It's already wet. Have you had a brainstorm? Everywhere a nigga take you, just know that my face good. Modify your energy so your bank and your skin glow. Max feel, let it fly. I be up in there a lot, just to show you I don't care. Go wear it to that nigga house. We don't share our whereabouts or the gossip, the hood love. Just supreme confidence. If we good, that's good enough.
We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills too. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah.
body up when you're down and out. Let's chill. How about that? I'm tired of making up and falling out. Wanna be the nigga you calling out. That pick your body up when you're down and out. Let's chill. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills too. We've been on a tragedy for months. Why can't you agree with me for once? Yeah. Maybe we can be on chill tonight. Maybe I can give you chills. Just be there.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky Fridays. Okay. You guys are not tricking me this week. This is our Extravaganza. This is the last song for the evening before I bid you guys adieu until next week. I'm a little sad that things have been a bit out of sorts this evening. I don't know what's going on. And I'm glad you guys that you enjoyed the show. You're enjoying the music. Of course, you love all the debauchery with the emails. You guys are very twisted. Very twisted. I might start doing the email bag 2 times a month. We'll see how that works out. I know at some point, yeah, don't worry. The phone lines are coming. There's a lot of things coming up in the fall. Promise you, I'm working feverishly behind the scenes to put some things together and make some things happen. I made you guys a lot of promises I intend to keep because you guys have been so super supportive of the platform. I'm going to finish the evening again in homage to my Spanish-speaking countries who have made a powerful movement over the course of the week. So this one is going to be Fuego del Calor here from Scott Storch featuring Ozuna and Tiger as our extralude on Freaky Fridays this evening with your hostess Cypher Kai.
Scott Storch. Si nos vamos a vapor. Ozuna.
Cuando salgo no quiero llegar. Tú tienes algo que me hace delirar. Yo no sé, el baile lo mezclo con el alcohol. El negro le da fuego del calor. Dime si es mejor si nos vamos a vapor. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu sal.
$4 million on the whip, no lie. Staring at my shorty when a bitch like mine. Only tonight, don't waste the time. Drink in my cup, bitch, don't kill the vibe. We could take it outside, hop in the ride. Pulling out garage and it look like Dubai. Mommy, fly, aye. Living in the moment, had a time of your life. You what I like, ain't got no type. You in that dress and the skin tight. Dripping on your body when I'm inside. Ass got me hypnotized and it's my size, big size.
Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu sal. Mi problema es que siempre ando en high. Puerto Dominican Bay. Natural, el sistema tú lo traes. La Mercedes, un melón, flow Dubai. Seguillaron tu maíz, tu país. Si tú se la creamos, le exportamos pa' Shanghai. Plato ciclón, si no echarle spray. Estamos sudos, pero la movie no se cae. Ay, dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu side. Dale mami, baila más. El ritmo tú lo traes. Llevo un par de tragos, trae. Me gustan de tu side.
TalkRadio.com's Freaky fucking Fridays. I almost missed that shit. Alright, so I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for having these numbers multiply exponentially week to week. I will see you guys next week for another episode of Freaky Fridays with your hostess Cypher Kai. By God's grace. Later, lovelies.